Culpeper Blue Devil basketball. Good evening, everybody. Donnie Johnson along with Jimmy McNamara getting set to bring you the Region C Group AA first-round tournament game between the Culpeper Blue Devils and the Lafayette Rams. Lafayette comes in from the Bay Rivers District. They are 6-15 overall this season. Culpeper comes in with a record of 23 wins and 2 losses. The Lafayette Rams finished 7th in their district this year. Culpeper, of course, won both the regular season and the tournament championship. And on paper, this looks like a runaway. But
last year, Donnie, we're ranked 3rd in the region. They're ranked 6th. They came in here and handed us our butts. So we've got to be careful and be ready for this basketball game. We lost by 14 to the same team a year ago. This team, as you said, they finished 6-15, but they had 3 kids that were second team all district. 3. Their best player, number 20, his last name is Fitchett, is that correct?
John Fitchett.
He was the player of the year in the district a year ago and runner-up this year. So they've got some players that can play.
And he averages about 20 points a ball game. He'll be number 20, and he can put the ball in the basket. The Blue Devils come in and something that really hasn't gotten a lot of attention, but they come in here on a 14-game winning streak. This team has not lost since they lost to Sharando in the finals of the Daily Progress Tournament in Charlottesville at Christmas time. Meanwhile, the Lafayette Rams have lost their last 3 games, so you got guys going in opposite directions here tonight.
Well, this past Friday night in King George, they refused to lose. They were down, and Chancellor Flat had them. They had their number, and they just willed it to the end, and then in overtime, they just put Chancellor away. I anticipate they're going to come out tonight with a little bit more intensity. They're going to get this thing done. We're going to move on to Thursday night.
Well, we've had a bad first quarter for several games now, so we're due a good first quarter. Let's hope Culpeper can get out, put it on them, and take it to them from the very beginning and not let up. As I said, Culpeper on a 14-game winning streak, 23-2 on the year. If they win tonight, whoever wins tonight will play the winner of the Greenville-Grafton game on Thursday night. And then somewhere down the line on Friday night, Brunswick is waiting for one of these 2 teams. And I'd love to be able to go get them again.
And there's a snowstorm coming in Friday night, so that should be a lot of fun.
All right, we're just about set. We'll be back with the starting lineups of tonight's game in just a moment and the opening tip-off. You're watching Culpeper Blue Devil basketball, Region C Group AA tournament action. The Blue Devils against the Lafayette Rams on the Culpeper Media Network.
The Paramedics of Property Damage wishes the Cyclones and Blue Devils a successful season. PuroClean, professionally restoring property damage by water, fire, smoke, mold, and biohazards to pre-loss conditions. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. PuroClean, the Paramedics of Property Damage. For years, Mama Mae's has been involved in the community and providing that community with fresh baked pizzas, subs, salads, and pasta. Mama Mae's, feeding the community one delivered meal at a time. Mama Mae's, 829-9200. Brown Tractor Sales continues its long-term support of the Culpeper community and also the relationship with Brown Tractor in New Holland. To build a strong, lasting relationship like that, you need quality of product, service, and the customer above all else. Brown Tractor Sales, selling the best, servicing the rest. Battlefield Automotive is proud to continue their support of high school basketball and the Culpeper community. Battlefield Automotive, all new and offering Ford, Mercury, Toyota, and Chevrolet. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. For years, Tom at Triple Image has been accenting the clothing of the Culpeper community with quality screen printing and embroidery. Add to that gold and silver exchange, and you now have a unique downtown business ready for your needs. Triple Image at 829-1050.
CFC Farm and Home Center, hometown service since 1932. Finding the right outerwear for the job is difficult. Carhartt clothing, Red Wing, Ariat, and Irish Setter boots. From head to toe, it's easy to outfit with CFC Farm and Home Center.
again, we're just about set for the starting lineups of tonight's Region C Division 3 basketball game in the Group AA division between the Culpeper Blue Devils hosting the Lafayette Rams. Lafayette from Williamsburg. The Bay Rivers District comes in with a record of 6-15. Blue Devils are 23-2 and on a 14-game winning streak. So this ought to be a good one.
And now for your starters for Lafayette High School.
Starting lineups being introduced now. First of all, for the Lafayette Rams, Aaron Ashlock, number 3. Mark Rivera, he's their second leading scorer, number 34 to watch.
Number 20, John Fishkin.
John Fitchett, and this is the guy who's averaging 20 points a ball game. I talked to the coach before the game, and he said he's going to probably be a Division III player next year. Logan Buchanan is also starting, along with number 22,
Joshua Amos.
That was a change in starting lineups there from what we got. Anthony Banks for the Blue Devils. Nick Stewart.
Number 22,
Henry Butler. Nick Stewart, of course, the player of the year in the Battlefield District this year.
Number 32, Bruce Mosley.
Bruce Mosley will start. Bruce was a key player the other night against Chancellor. Got 4 threes in the early going, kept Culpeper in the game. And Adrian Strother, the 5th man, and we are just about set for the opening tap for tonight's ball game. The officials tonight, Lindell Shelton, Lawrence Harper, and Bobby Daniels. Good crowd here tonight, Jimmy.
Yeah, it is for Tuesday night. Bad weather.
Well, we got competition, too, because over at the other school at Eastern View, the Eastern View girls are hosting a regional tournament, too. So you kind of have to split your loyalties here, but a lot of fans in here.
Not yet a packed house, but it's 7 o'clock. So,
all right, Fitchett, the senior, 6'4", will jump against Banks, who's about 6 foot. Also a senior, but he can sky.
That's a misleading 6 foot.
And easily Banks goes up, but they'll do it again. Said Banks got a little bit of an early start. Well, he didn't get an early start that time, but he got it. Strother underneath. Banks lost it. Kicks it back in. Nice play by Anthony Banks. Strother for 3.
Yes.
He got it.
Yes. That's what that kid needed.
I coached him before the ball game. I went in. I said, Adrian, just look at the front of the rim and let it fly. 3-0 Culpeper.
How come you didn't tell him that 2 weeks ago?
Well, he didn't ask me. Well, he didn't ask me tonight. But I told him, well, we need him now. I mean, this is desperation time.
Yeah, he's been cold from that line.
Buchanan, the guard, puts it into the middle. Back outside. Ashlock down the middle, lost it. Rivera down to Ashlock. Up and in, 3-2, Culpeper by 1. Little trapping pressure there. Goes Butler. He's got an open lane to the basket and scores. 5-2, Culpeper by 3. Little overplay there. Gave Butler a clear route to the basket. Baseline. Nice slide along the baseline there by Jaquan Haynes. And Mosley's not quite that tall. Pass intended for Bruce. 5-4, Culpeper leads by 1. 1:21 gone in the first period.
That was just a bad pass.
It was. Jump shot, Rivera outside for 3. Mark Rivera. And Lafayette takes a 7-5 lead. Butler down the lane. Put it up in traffic and got it. Tied at 7.
So far, there has not been one lick of defense played by either team.
Well, and that was almost a palming, and we're going to foul on Adrian Strother coming in from behind. Strother fouled out the other night, and as I recollected, I've seen most of the games this year, I think that's the first Culpeper player to foul out all season long.
I got the scorebook here. We can look back.
I'm pretty sure. Rivera puts the first one in, and Lafayette takes an 8-7 lead. Rivera, the junior, got them both. 9-7, Blue Devils, and there's a turnaround jump shot by Fitchett, missed it, and knocked out of bounds by Culpeper. A little lackadaisical on the passes there.
Sloppy play again.
Inbounds play comes way out to Fitchett. In the corner, Buchanan. Rivera down low, has his pocket pick. Butler, 3-on-1. Back to Butler, missed it, and a foul from behind by Rivera.
Henry went the wrong way with the ball. Bruce Mosley had an easy layup, and he went the other way. Everybody got all tied up and messed up.
At the line, Henry Butler. Blue Devils trail by 2, 9-7, just under 6 minutes left in the first quarter, and Butler is short. Henry will have a second shot.
And those foul shots are a little harder to make than layups.
Missed them both. Rebound comes down to Ashlock, Aaron Ashlock. And a steal. Stewart almost lost it. Stepped on the line. It'll be Lafayette ball. 9-7, 2-point lead for Lafayette. 5:34 to go in the first period. And another steal. 3-on-1. Strother, and he loses the ball. That's 2 straight down the floor that they've lost the ball on, and a foul is going to be called.
That's awful.
On Nick Stewart, as going in for the easy layup is John Fitchett. That's a 4-point turnaround right there. On 2 occasions.
Yes, on 2 occasions.
11-7, 4-point lead by Lafayette. Loser goes home. Got to win this one. Fitchett gets the 3-point play, 12-7.
When you're stealing the ball as easy as they're stealing it, don't go through lousy passes for layups.
Butler driving. Score. No, in and out. Rebound tapped around. Fitchett comes down. Buchanan for 3. Off the front of the rim. Rivera with a hook. No good. Fitchett for 2. 14-7. Now a 7-point lead for Lafayette. Butler in trouble. Looking for help. Mosley, Stewart, wide open. Got it. And a foul. Culpeper cannot seem to get a ball game lately where they don't get behind. They just got to get behind.
The cardiac kids. But there's good news. That backboard is wide open. All they've got to do is go to it.
And Stewart makes a 3-point play.
Just start making good decisions and good passes when you get there. I mean, Lafayette's defense is non-existent.
Let's hope it stays that way. Jump shot from the corner for 3 is no good by Jaquan Haynes. Fitchett puts it back up and in.
This kid's a player.
16-10. Butler breaks the press, leads it out. Mosley.
There you go.
White. Easy basket. There you go.
That's what you have. All you got to do is do those things.
16-12. High scoring ball game so far. Fitchett. Stewart on him, scramble for the ball. Lafayette controls. Buchanan for a long 3 off the rim, no good, and high to get it his Banks, but he lost it. And the rebound goes up and in by Jaquan Haynes. 18-12. A lot of pressure in the backcourt now. Butler. White is open for 2. Now we're finding the open man.
Donnie, that looked like what Chancellor was doing to us last Friday night in the backside of that press.
Buchanan for three. Off the glass, no good. Outside jump shot, Haynes is good. 21-14, now 7, and Fitchett puts it in on a steal. 23-14. And another steal.
These are lazy passes. They're not crisp.
And a 3-second call will turn the ball over to the Blue Devils. Butler gets by his man. And there's J.D. White for an easy layup.
It's there all night long, man. You just got to do it. And stop them on the other end.
23-16 is the score. Lafayette leading. Still almost 3 minutes left. And we're going to foul call on somebody. Foul's going to be calling Nick Stewart. That's his first. And that is the team's third foul in the first half.
Are you sure they called a foul?
I think, yes, they did. Fitchett, little jumper there, 25-16. And a foul is going to be called on Jaquan Haynes. 9-point lead for Lafayette. 25 points and still 2.5 minutes to go in the first period.
That's a lot of points.
That's a lot of points. That's a lack of defense. Strother outside, trying to get a pick. And almost a steal, but right there's the man.
That ball went off of J.D. White's foot. They didn't call it.
Nope. Strother driving. Strother scoring. 25-18. Lafayette by 7. And a steal. Banks.
Donnie, that's 6 steals in this quarter.
3 on 2. And palming is called on Butler. He turned it over. One minute and 57 seconds to go in a wild and woolly first quarter. Lafayette leading Culpeper 25-18 in the first round of the Region C Division III Group AA basketball tournament.
And that's easy for you to say.
I hope I got it right. Almost a steal.
I don't think anyone would know if you didn't.
Rivera for 3.
Oh, wow.
If he had gotten that one.
Adrian.
Talk about throwing up a prayer.
Yeah, but you don't foul a guy when he's 25 feet from the basket.
Especially when he's shooting going in the opposite direction.
Yeah. That's 2 fouls on Adrian.
Strother is charged with a foul. That's a 14th foul on the Blue Devils. Mark Rivera at the line, and he will shoot 3. Got the first one, 26-18. Blue Devils just keep getting behind in the last 3 or 4 ball games. 2 out of 2 for Rivera, 27-18. And if he hits this one, Lafayette will have a 10-point lead, its biggest of the night. Got them all 3.
Number 34, on the view, was 3 for 3.
This is not a very loud gymnasium right now, Donnie.
Well, we need something to pick it up. Butler turns and fires, won't go. Fitchett there to get the ball. Long 3-point shot, won't go. Underneath. Back up and in.
Now, that kid's 6'7". Now we're down 30-18.
12-point lead. Minute and 10 to go. Strother for three. Missed it. Rebound, Banks. Butler for three. Off the mark. And coming down with the ball is the Lafayette Rams.
Keyshawn Page Wright.
Sophomore just moved up to the JV. Jump shot, no good. Rebound. Wright got it. Down low. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, scramble for almost walking violation there as two Blue Devils had it. And we're going to whistle. Foul down low.
It's a non-shooting foul.
On Ashlock. And Ashlock checks out. Andre Lipicus comes in. And shot will not go. Hits the cable up there. And the Blue Devils just can't do anything right here all of a sudden.
No, this is
21 seconds left, 30-18, Lafayette leading by 12. And there is Stewart. Stewart driving. Follow is up and in by Henry Butler.
And Coach changed the defense. He changed the defense to man. I think that's what we're going to have to go to.
All right, first quarter comes to an end with a score. The Lafayette Rams 30, the Culpeper Blue Devils 20. You're watching Region C Tournament Basketball on the Culpeper Media Network.
The Paramedics of Property Damage wishes the Cyclones and Blue Devils a successful season. PuroClean, professionally restoring property damage by water, fire, smoke, mold, and biohazards to pre-loss conditions. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. PuroClean, the Paramedics of Property Damage. For years, Mama Mae's has been involved in the community and providing that community with fresh baked pizzas, subs, salads, and pasta. Mama Mae's, feeding the community one delivered meal at a time. Mama Mae's, 829-9200. Brown Tractor Sales continues its long-term support of the Culpeper community and also the relationship with Brown Tractor in New Holland. To build a strong, lasting relationship like that, you need quality of product, service, and the customer above all else. Brown Tractor Sales, selling the best, servicing the rest. Battlefield Automotive is proud to continue their support of high school basketball and the Culpeper community. Battlefield Automotive, all new and offering Ford, Mercury, Toyota, and Chevrolet. Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service and a cornerstone of our community. For years, Tom at Triple Image has been accenting the clothing of the Culpeper community with quality screen printing and embroidery. Add to that gold and silver exchange, and you now have a unique downtown business ready for your needs. Triple Image at 829-1050.
CFC Farm and Home Center, hometown service since 1932. Finding the right outerwear for the job is difficult. Carhartt clothing, Red Wing, Ariat, and Irish Setter boots. From head to toe, it's easy to outfit with CFC Farm and Home Center.
30-20 is our score. The Culpeper Blue Devils are trailing the Lafayette Rams by 10 points. The biggest margin has been 12. And Jimmy McNamara, the Blue Devils just seem determined to get off to a bad start here lately.
Well, to some extent, they got off to a good start. They've scored 20 points in a quarter. I mean, that's a lot of points in the first quarter. Problem is the other guys had 30.
That is 50 points in one quarter between the two teams. That's a lot of points.
A lot of times they don't have 50 in a whole half combined. So right here at the end of this first quarter, Coach Thompson went man-to-man, and I think we're more athletic and quicker than they are. We had 7 steals in the first quarter. I mean, there's no reason in the world you should be behind by 10 with 7 steals.
Well, we missed 2 or 3 easy buckets down there. Just 3-on-1s. Just couldn't convert. And a steal.
There's another one.
Strother, man behind him, gets it down low. Butler got it, and he is, no! A traveling violation on Henry Butler. No.
But more good news. We're stealing the ball and we're getting all the way to the backboard. We're not having to shoot threes. But we need to make stops.
Another steal. Butler again, driving. It's blocked by Fitchett. Banks comes out with it. Stewart for three. Got it! 30-23. Blue Devils back to within three. Buchanan down the lane. Missed it. Steal by Stewart. And two more. 30-25, and now this gym comes alive. Double teaming, putting pressure everywhere. And almost a steal there by Anthony Banks.
Lafayette's having a tough time throwing the ball to Lafayette players.
Ashlock is coming back into the ball game, and Jaquan Haynes is coming back in. Lafayette only has 9 players. Logan Buchanan outside. Buchanan turns in the lane and walks.
Yep, that's a good call.
Is that a walk or is that an offensive foul?
I think that's a charge.
I think that's an offensive foul on Logan Buchanan. That is the 15th foul on Lafayette. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. In the first half, 30-25. Blue Devils trail by 5. James Thompson over there giving some direction. Henry Butler.
Well, if we go back to the first quarter, the end of the first quarter, currently the Blue Devils are on a 9-0 run.
Let's keep it going. Butler inside, and he is fouled from behind. Probably going to be calling Gary Banks, and he's 6'7", but does not start. That's his first foul, 16 foul on Lafayette. So after the next one, the bonus will be in effect. Butler at the line, got it. He missed his first two tonight, but got that one. 30-26. Blue Devils have clawed their way back to within 4. And got them both.
Okay, it's now an 11-0 run.
Baseline, Haynes outside. Jump shot way off the mark. Banks is there. Nice pass to Strother for 2. And we're back to within 1.
The 13-0 run. We're down by 1.
And Lafayette wants timeout. Timeout on the floor with a score. The Lafayette Rams 30. The Culpeper Blue Devils 29. While we got a moment, we'll remind you about Battlefield Automotive, a keystone of service, a cornerstone of our community. Battlefield Automotive, 547-3673. Brown Tractor Sales, selling the best and servicing the rest. Brown Tractor Sales, 825-6510. Mama Mays, delivering fresh pizza, subs, and pasta to viewers like you, 829-9200. Pure and Clean Emergency Restoration, professionally restoring property that's damaged by water, fire, smoke, mold, and biohazards. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Pure and Clean, the paramedics of property damage. 540-317-2090.
Well, Donnie, in the audience, I see 2 former members of the state championship team, David Mack and Goofy White.
Almost a steal.
Enjoying the game right behind the Lafayette bench.
Jump shot from the corner, good. Jaquan Haynes, and that ends the 13-0 run by the Blue Devils. (33-29). Blue Devils have not led since the early moments of the game. In it goes Butler. Nice assist there. And a blocking foul. Butler will go to the line. Anthony Banks with an excellent assist.
That's 10 points on the night now for for Henry.
Henry will go to the line. Blue Devils have been within one here in the second period, and now we'll try to do that again. They trail 33-31. Dribble it in, 33-32, back to within one.
Okay.
12-3 run as Buchanan the other side off the glass, too hard, tapped up. Big man puts it back in. Gary Banks. 6'7" senior. 35-32, 3-point lead. Strother wanted to take it, wouldn't. The Devils working it around, 4:40 to go to first half. Stewart weaves into traffic, puts it up off balance and travel. Four minutes, 36 seconds left to go in the first half. 35-32 Lafayette. Region C, Division III basketball tournament. And the drive there won't go. There's Banks. 3-on-1. Banks got it. Banks stuffs it. 35-34. Blue Devils again back within one.
You know, that's Anthony's first point of the night.
But he's had a couple of good assists and he has a good rebound. And a turnover there, backcourt violation.
But that shot was made with an exclamation point, Donnie.
Jeremy Robson comes into the ball game now. Number 42. And Robson gets it wide open. Can he get the three? No. Banks had it, lost it. But Lafayette keeps control. Rivera, pitch it on the baseline. Got by his man, put it up, missed it. There's Banks and got it.
That big kid is killing us.
Gary Banks. 37-34. 3:41 to go. High scoring ball game. Blue Devils trailing by 3. Butler pulls it out.
Oh, he's going to go down through the lane here in just a second. You can see it coming.
Banks could get the shot off. Butler, they start over again. Robson, little running jumper. Jeremy Robson pulls the Blue Devils back to within one. 37-36. Clock ticking down on 3 minutes. First half. Lot of points. Buchanan. Baseline. And there goes the big man pitching.
Adrian, you got to play better defense than that.
Need to cut that baseline off. Stewart driving.
He had that Olay defense going.
But he is fouled.
That's where the bullfighter goes, Olay.
Olay.
Hey, let the bull right on.
You got to stand right there and cut that baseline off.
You got to get your body down on the baseline.
Well, it's going to be called on Banks, the 6'7" senior, and he has 2 on him now.
We need to keep going at him. And
at the line.
Another foul on him, get him off the floor.
Nick Stewart missed it. And then Joshua Amon comes in and Banks goes out. Second shot, in and out, rebound, pitch it. Buchanan, 3-point lead for Lafayette. Logan Buchanan down low, knocked out of bounds, touched last by Anthony Banks. Now, I think it's the first game I've seen David Mack at this year.
I haven't seen him at a game, but he's over there now.
He is, glad to see it.
In a nice suit, all handsome.
He's in a nice suit. He'll get me for that. Foul is going to be called on Culpeper. On Henry Butler, his first, will send to the line Mark Rivera. Puts it in for Lafayette, 40-36. Blue Devils have not been able to get the lead back after that opening spurt at the beginning of the ball game. They've been within 1 3 times, couldn't quite pull back, and now Rivera hits them both to make it a 41-36 game.
Donnie Rivera has 10 points on the night, 7 of them from the charity line.
And you know what his average is per game this year?
No.
11.
11? Well, good. He's going to stop here pretty soon.
Butler off the glass. Nice running jumper there by Henry Butler. 41-38. Again, the Blue Devils back to within 3. And a steal. Adrian Strother. And threw it away. I don't know that he threw that away so much as that Nick Stewart just wasn't watching for it. He wasn't paying attention, didn't concentrate. One of the few mistakes that Stewart will make in a ball game.
I think that he thought that look, this could be bad news here.
That foul is on Butler. It's his second. And that is the 6th team foul on the Blue Devils, so the next one will be a 1-and-1 shooting opportunity for Lafayette. That could have been called over the back, but it wasn't. Buchanan stops at the free throw line, puts it up, no good, and a foul. And if that was on Henry Butler, that's 3.
That's not good.
That is not good.
I think it was on Jeremy Robson.
You're right. They're going to call it on Jeremy Robson. And that's good. Logan Buchanan at the line for the Rams of Lafayette. And these guys are not missing free throws tonight.
No, they're not.
42-38, a 4-point lead as Robson comes to the bench. And J.D. White comes back in for the Blue Devils. Buchanan's second shot wasn't pretty, but it bounced in. Rattled in, let's put it that way. 43-38, a 5-point lead for Lafayette. Strother. Butler, and he walked.
He traveled.
Picked that foot up a little too quickly. Trying to get an advantage. 1 minute and 27 seconds left to go in the first half. Shot up won't go for.
There he is.
Ashlock the other way, Banks, and he has to be fouled. That's got to be a foul. He was massacred down there. And Anthony Banks will go to the line with 1:15 to go. First half, 43-38. Culpeper trailing by 5. Banks will try to cut the Lafayette lead down. Missed it. Blue Devils have not shot that well from the free throw line tonight.
No, they haven't.
Game like this, free throws awfully important. Second shot. Off the rim, no good.
They've made 3 and missed 6. That's not good.
That's 33%, doesn't win a lot of ball games. And a timeout is going to be called for the Lafayette Rams as they call timeout with 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go. And while we got a moment, we'll remind you about Triple Image. Triple Image at 108 West Cameron Street. Quality screen printing, embroidery, and trustworthy gold and silver exchange. Triple Image, 829-1050. CFC Farm and Home Center. From feed to seed, clothing to pet food. CFC Farm and Home Center has all your needs and has had since 1932. CFC Farm and Home Center, 825-2200. Well, the Blue Devils just keep trying to claw back into this thing. They were down at 1 point by 12. But they can't quite get over the hump.
Well, the last 2 minutes of playing time have been foul shooting contests. Lafayette makes them, we don't make them.
Logan Buchanan, and a kick there by Stewart. In it goes to Buchanan. Down low, nice play there by Fitchett. That was a nice, well-designed play. 45-38.
It's 15 on the night for Fitchett.
And he has a 20-point average. Oh, Strother almost.
Well, it won't be long before none of these Lafayette kids are going to be able to score anymore.
Stewart. And a charging foul on Nick Stewart.
Uh-oh.